Hi, this is Alan Marquette for Field Notes, produced by the Prince William Sound Science Center and KCHU Terminal Radio. Last time on Field Notes, we looked at some of the work being done by researchers at the Prince William Sound Science Center and other institutions to better understand why herring populations in Prince William Sound, Alaska, have not recovered. Dr. Paul Hirschberger, a fisheries research biologist with the USGS, explains his role in the Integrated Herring Survey Project.
We're involved in a herring disease assessment in Prince William Sound. In general, there's about 3 diseases that impact herring that we're concerned with in Prince William Sound. They include viral hemorrhagic septicemia, or VHS. Secondly, viral erythrocytic necrosis, or VEN. And the third disease is called ichthyophonus disease. In addition to surveying for the prevalence of these diseases, we're also trying to develop some forecasting tools that will give us some predictive capability to determine if and when these diseases will occur.
Dr. Hirschberger's work will help determine the health of herring populations in Prince William Sound and if disease is playing a role in the delayed recovery of herring stocks. Fisheries biologist Dr. Richard Thorne from the Prince William Sound Science Center has been working many years on herring surveys using hydroacoustic technology to record the location and status of herring stocks within the Sound. By using acoustic surveying methods, Dr. Thorne was able to show that the herring population collapsed after the Exxon Valdez oil spill. Dr. Thorne has been able to learn a great deal about the various age classes of herring and will continue to carry out hydroacoustic surveys in conjunction with other researchers' activities to help correlate and substantiate the data that is being collected. Another aspect of the herring research project includes the work being done by Prince William Sound Science Center biological oceanographer Dr. Tom Klein. In his research, Dr. Klein will be looking at the energy content of juvenile herring within the Sound. He will be assessing how well herring less than 1 year old survive winter by measuring the condition of the herring during different times of the year. Wintertime is when food supplies are limited for juvenile herring, with predation by birds, mammals, and other fish still occurring. If and when herring populations recover in Prince William Sound, methods and tools will need to be developed in order to efficiently and economically monitor herring stocks and keep herring populations strong and yearly returns predictable. Dr. Ron Heinz, a fisheries research biologist with NOAA, will be involved in developing this part of the project.
One of the objectives of the herring survey is to develop tools that the trustees can use to monitor the herring population over a long period of time. So we're trying to find what would be the most useful things to look at so that we can minimize the cost of the monitoring so we can afford to do it over a long period of time. So some of the things you can look at are you could look at the growth of the herring, or you could look at how fat the herring are before winter. But we know that winter's a real critical period for them because there's not much food to eat in the wintertime. So the herring have to prepare themselves somehow to make it over winter.
Dr. Heinz will also be looking at the growth of juvenile herring in the fall and try to determine if this is a factor in predicting juvenile herring survival through the winter. Physical oceanographer Shelton Gay of the Prince William Sound Science Center is looking at possible herring nursery sites where juvenile herring under 1 year of age congregate. Shelton explains what his research project entails.
The things that the Exxon Valdez Oil Spill Trustee Council is hoping to gain from this is a knowledge of these nursery habitats so that they determine which location might be suitable for remote rearing of herring. The idea is to try to get a lot of fry back in the system to try to overwhelm the predator pit that they're in. And so we could get some production back in our herring population.
Once all of the herring research has been completed and 3 years of intensive data collected, fisheries managers will have a better understanding of the health, abundance, and limiting factors on herring stocks in the Sound, allowing them to develop a strategy or plan to increase the herring stocks within Prince William Sound back to healthy levels prior to the Exxon Valdez oil spill. For Field Notes, this is Alan Marquette.